once again, you're welcome to Healthy Living with Manna. Remember, this is where we talk about how you can be healthy just by how you cook, eat, and snack. Have you heard of the popular saying, you are what you eat? This is absolutely correct because whatever you take into your body can either make you or break you. And that is why you find most people who take in very highly processed foods or foods that are polynutritious, they are usually obese or prone to sicknesses or usually have some sort of body conditions, maybe bad skin or bad hair or bad nails. While on the other hand, people who take highly nutritious meals are usually very healthy, physically strong, good looking. You can see that their overall outlook is good. So it's always important that whenever you're taking any meal, your food is nutritious because whatever you take, it can either make you or break you. And one thing to understand why this is so important is that whatever meals we take, the nutrients in them help to repair the body cells. So just think of this. What you're taking in your body is either repairing your body cells or it's damaging your body cells. And you need your body cells to be repaired so that you can have your whole body function properly. So in order to have a good diet, one thing that is important is your cooking methods. This is so important because when you cook, sometimes the nutrients are all gone. So you have to ensure that whenever you're cooking, your nutrients are not lost. So I'm going to have lunch now and I have a special guest with me who's going to join me to cook. So let's see what we have. So I'm really excited because I have my guest, and that is my sister, Belema Harry-Koleoso. Now, Belema is an engineer by profession, and one of the things that I admire about this lady is that regardless of the fact that she has a 9 to 5, she also is great at cooking. She does her meals, for her kids, her family, and one of those days when I went to her house, she whipped this amazing recipe. So I want her to talk about it because we're going to prepare that, today. Because one of the things I loved is everything she did was so tasty, and she made use of, natural food products. So can you tell us a little bit about this recipe?
Okay, so thank you, Buma, for having me. I'll be doing the regular pumpkin leaf sauce with baked plantain. Okay, today I wouldn't be doing the oven baked. Then it was oven baked plantain and pumpkin sauce with some scumbia fish, which so many people know it as Titus fish. So I'll be sharing that with you today. I like to do my meals myself because I believe what we eat is very important. What we put into our bodies. A lot of ailments we have today are because of what we take in. So be it from the most common, which is like the food poisonings, to serious ailments like the cancers, the liver issues, all those things, diabetes. It all comes from what we take in. So I tend to make my food myself. I try to make a lot of emphasis in the way I prepare my food to ensure that they are not denatured but they are tasty. So I would share my recipe that Mama loves.
Yes.
You. Hope you love it too.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'll be using this, pretty much what I'll be using. Any other extra I'll just fill in as we go along. Okay, so main ingredients: tomatoes, pepper, my pumpkin leaves. This is a favorite fish of mine. It's not exactly expensive, and you can find it in most of the markets, Yeah. So normally I will dry it to use it, but today we'll just use it fresh. Yeah. So I think it's called is it shawa or panla? I think it's called panla. That's what they call it in the market. Yes, so it's really yes. This is Titus fish, Cumbia. I think it sells like 1,000 naira a kilo. It's really good. It's rich in omega-3. Has a lot of oils. I like it when I make it and dry it in the oven. It's really, really tasty. Then the plantains, which will be baking, and then Iru. This is, I think the English name is locust beans, and it's I got introduced to this when I moved here in Lagos, and it has its own flavors. Just keeping it natural, using what you have around you. There's a lot of contribution to your health that a healthy oil does. The controversy you normally have about olive oil is people do not know which olive oil to use for cooking. For cooking, you use 100% olive oil. Yeah. For salads, dressings, anything that will go ready into your into your pan, straight for eating, then you use cold pressed oil. You're not supposed to use cold pressed oil to cook. So that's a mistake people normally make. I normally get people ask me that question every now and then. So I just toss my oil into the pan. I do not fry. That is one rule of thumb I have. I do not fry. I let everything cook together. So I have cut my fish into really, really small sizes, and everything basically will just go into the pan, from the beginning, so that everything cooks together. I really do not want any of them to stay longer than they need to. So everything will go in together. The fish will get its essence from the onion and the tomato and the pepper that is going into it.
It gives you that fish flavor, right?
Yes, it gives you the fish flavor. So many people ask, oh, you don't use salty seasonings, MSGs. You don't use MSGs to cook. So how does your food taste nice? And I'm like, all of those stuff are concentrates of the essence of our already natural foods. So why will I take the concentrated essences when I can use the actual stuff, the natural stuff? So that's what I pretty much try to do, to use the natural stuff to get it cooking. And then my Iru also is going to go in now. I'm going to put the Iru inside, already washed and prepared. So everything goes in and brings out their own flavor.
So our food is ready, and of course we said we're preparing
pumpkin leaf sauce, which is this fish based, cumbia fish based, and baked plantain. Yeah,
I love the fact that the pumpkin sauce it still looks very alive.
Yes.
It's not done in such a way that it's overcooked.
Yes.
I can even see the fish and everything.
Yes. So normally I would advise you don't overcook your food. Okay, that's why normally people would say, why do you put the fish and the tomato together? Tomato takes a while to get done. Fish takes a while to get done. So I try to put them all together in such a way that the pan doesn't stay on the top, the cooker top for too long. Okay. So this marks 30 minutes. 30 minutes actually is stretch, but say 25 minutes. The plantain, the same thing, work with temperatures that will not get the outside charred before the inside. It's a little bit like physics, like the rate at which the heat will transfer from the outside to the inside. I'm an engineer, so
sorry about that. For all those who are not into the engineering.
So you don't work with too high a temperature. Start medium, increase your temperature if you need to. Watch it. Even the same thing with the pan when I'm cooking my sauce. know when to turn down the heat, know when to increase the heat. But just manage them in such a way that the food is not denatured by the time you're done.
Okay, thank you so much, Belema, because I can't wait to eat it. So, if you're not hungry, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too.
Yeah. It's really delicious. I'm just gonna,
Like?
Plantain is really good.
Yeah. I enjoy it. I enjoy it every time it's made. It's really good.
This is amazing. So this is what I ate when I went to Manna's house, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna level up. My next pumpkin sauce. Awesome. So guys, this is what we made today. Everything she used here was natural, and it wasn't denatured by the time she was done cooking. And that's the aim of having a nutritious meal. So her cooking method was just perfect. Please, if you enjoyed watching this, please like, subscribe, and also send me comments, questions. I'd love to hear from you. And I also love to hear your outcome and how this turned out for you.